I'm Barack Obama.
Senator Barack Obama.
Sister Regina, a black man with a funny name, a back alley abortion. Christopher Columbus Clark, wild-eyed socialists, the Marxist professors and structural feminists, and why don't you come by on Sunday? My name is an irresistible target of mocking websites. Don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to sharpen the question so that, because I think you're getting right at my point here. How's your son, by the way? So what are you saying? Why did an omnipotent God let a snake cause such grief? Don't you think you're being a little casual about your future? Why did Akumu leave? Speak for your own self. Sorry-ass motherfucker got nothing on me, right? Yeah, that's what you said the last time. Ain't just me, by the way. I don't see you doing any better in the booty department. That's just how white folks will do you. Trying to get laid. Buy your own damn fries. Nothing. I don't know. Bullshit. Sorry, go ahead. Look at yourself before you pass judgment. Damn it. You might just be bored. It's not about you. Now you know that guy ain't shit. I mean it this time. Whenever I try to talk to you about it, you act like I'm just this great big bother.
I'm giving you a fist bump through the phone.
Get your hands out of my fries. You ain't my bitch, nigga. Africa's the cesspool of the world. Black folks are savages. And any contact with them breeds infection. These Asians worse than the whites. To avoid being mistaken for such a sellout, I chose my friends carefully. I spent the last 2 years of high school in a daze. I drank beer heavily and tried drugs enthusiastically. I'm telling you, man, this stuff will poison your mind. My life depends on it. I discovered that it didn't make any difference whether you smoked reefer in the white classmate's sparkling new van, or in the dorm room with some brother you'd met down at the gym, or on the beach with a couple of Hawaiian kids who had dropped out of school and now spent most of their time looking for an excuse to brawl. The children who claim to be Obamas are not Obamas.
I think Democrats are wrong.
So what happens when we go out to a party with some sisters, huh? What happens? I tell you what happens. Blam! They on us like there's no tomorrow. High school chicks, university chicks, it don't matter. They acting sweet, all smiles. Sure, you can have my number, baby. These girls are A1 USDA certified racists.
Everybody knows that it makes no sense that you send a kid to the emergency room for a treatable illness like asthma. They end up taking up a hospital bed. It costs, you gave them treatment early, and they got some treatment and a breathalyzer or an inhalator.
My grandfather was a Muslim.
I've now been in 57 states. I think one left to go.
Look, when I was a kid, I inhaled frequently.
Don't make someone else clean up your mess. We smoked cigarettes and wore leather jackets. Damn it, Bear, you can't just sit around like some good-time Charlie waiting for luck to see you through. Such a pleasant surprise to find a well-mannered young black man. We should still be celebrating the fact that I am the sole African-American, and only the third since Reconstruction, to serve in the Senate. Next thing I know, she's hooked up with Steve No-Neck Yamaguchi. Two of them all holding hands and shit like a couple of lovebirds.
After 13 years of marriage, I found myself to be fully domesticated, soft and helpless.
I say there's a struggle going on. It's happening an ocean away. But it's a struggle that touches each and every one of us, whether we know it or not, whether we want it or not. A struggle that demands we choose sides. Not between black and white, not between rich and poor. No, it's a harder choice than that. It's a choice between dignity and servitude, between fairness and injustice, between commitment and indifference, a choice between right and wrong. I could sure enough curse like Richard Pryor. The filth, the noise, and the excess, all of it dazzled my senses. Tell me we wouldn't be treated different if we was white, or Japanese, or Hawaiian, or fucking Eskimo. There are white folks, and then there are ignorant motherfuckers like you. Dirty Yankee? Maybe they're looking at that big butt of yours. Your shit's not so hot anyway. And your mother was begging Barack to stop. Maybe we could afford to give the badass nigger pose a rest. You ain't my bitch, nigger. You know exactly what I mean. One of your friends was just arrested for drug possession. Sorry-ass motherfucker. I'm saying the coaches may not like you because you're a smart-ass black man, but it might help if you stopped eating all them fries you eat, making you look 6 months pregnant. Nobody asked you whether your father was a fat cat executive who cheated on his wife. Sorry, go ahead. Look at yourself before you pass judgment. Sister Regina, the Marxist professors and structural feminists and... Sorry, go ahead.
So shame on you, Barack Obama.
Sorry, go ahead. Look at yourself before you pass judgment.